Well, most of us are running around in the morning. We're trying to get the kids ready for school. There's the breakfast, there's the lunches, and not to mention we have to get ourselves ready for work as well. So what is a girl on the go to do? Well, you call in the Style Network's Gigi Berry. That's what you do. Welcome to Sonoran Living.
Thank you for having me, Andy. How are you?
I'm great. Now, if you have a secret to look this good all the time, then I think as girls on the go, we need to
I have a bunch of really cool tips anybody could use. Let's start with using the night before to get situated.
Okay.
I use the night before. I set my coffee pot.
Go ahead.
To go off so I can wake up to the nice smell of coffee in the morning. And that way it's easy to get out of bed. You smell the coffee, you get up. Perfect. I also use the night before to get my clothes situated. I lay out my outfit. I lay out my accessories. Because what happens in the morning, you're like, oh, where's that shirt I was going to wear? And then it's in the dirty clothes. And you're like...
You never know sort of how your mornings are going to go. I mean, if one thing sort of messes things up, then it's like a tumbleweed effect.
Exactly. So I even lay out my accessories. Because if you run around the house looking for one earring, you're wasting time. So I have everything ready to go. And then... save time.
Yeah, and the coffee, I love it because you do smell the coffee. I love this idea you were talking about, leaving the breakfast out.
People say pack your lunch the night before. I say pack your breakfast the night before. Put it in a bowl, leave it on the counter or in some Tupperware if you're scared something might happen to it. And then just in the morning when you're going to get your coffee, pour a little milk in there, pour a little more milk in your cereal, and you're good. People skip breakfast to save time, and that's not an excuse. I love this one. This is Special K. It's got red berries. They've Special K just reformulated, so they put more fiber in, so it leaves you feeling full longer.
Okay.
It still has the same great taste. It's really nutritious. I work out in the morning, and so if I don't eat my Special K, I obsess about lunch all day long.
Right, and
so
this gives you the energy, too.
Yes, gives you really good energy.
Perfect. All right, give me another tip, because I'm loving this.
To streamline your beauty routine in the morning, especially on work days, use a face wash you use every day, and then use a 2-in-1 product. And what I mean is, we all should wear SPF, but look for a lotion with SPF, so that way you're using your moisturizer and getting your SPF at the same time.
Okay, which one? Is this the one that you use?
This is the one I use. This is CeraVe. It's got, this is their AM. They also have a PM, but I use their AM. It's got SPF 30. It protects against UVA and UVB rays. UVA is the sun. We all know that. UVB is fluorescent lighting, your computer screen. So even if you have a job where you work in an office, you really do need to use SPF products.
Wow, you know what? I've never heard that.
Yeah,
that's good to know.
Yes, and this one's dermatologist recommended, so you don't have to worry about clogging your pores, because that's always a big concern.
Exactly.
Now
what is
this is something I'm obsessed with. This is, first of all, this only costs $5. So if we want to invest in anything, $5. It's by Portables. This is at CVS. It's their exclusive line of bath and beauty products. They've included tools. And I'm going to let you in on my big get ready secret, Andy.
Okay.
If you need touch-ups, what if you have a tiny clutch? How are you supposed to bring your makeup bag?
Right.
So what I do is everything I'm going to use later, like my lipstick.
Okay.
I go ahead and I put it on the brushes already.
Oh, I see you have a little lipstick right there on there.
On my brush. So that way I'm not bringing powder. I'm not bringing more eyeshadow. I put whatever I'm touching up already on the brushes. And then I could just touch up, go. This fits in a pocket. It's a really amazing product.
You know, I do that with my blush. I use my blush brush, I put a whole bunch of blush on it, and then I throw it in my purse.
Can you imagine if you could throw all your touch-up in there? Pocket size.
Definitely make my life a lot easier.
This is very, very
Especially because those purses are getting so small nowadays.
Well, I had a wedding, and I had a tiny clutch, and I was like, well, how am I supposed to touch up? And then this is when I came up with this idea.
Perfect.
So it worked for me. I think it'll work for everybody.
Great tip.
My other tip is do your hair the night before. I don't mean fully style it, but I mean take a shower, wash your hair. I flat iron.
Okay.
Or you could set it in rollers. So in the morning, you're just doing a touch-up. It takes you 5 minutes as opposed to 45 minutes. And if all else fails, Andy, I have to say there are some days that hair is just being bad.
You just want it out of your face.
This season, really cute clips and headbands are in. So you still look really put together and polished. It took you 35 seconds to do that.
And you know, we have a lot of people on the show, beauty experts like yourself, and they say sort of that tousled, I guess the bedhead look.
The bedhead look.
And so that would really help.
That would really help. The bedhead look, actually, I have to tell you, was a little harder achieved in practice because you have to realize when like a Jennifer Gardner or someone has that, that's 2 hours of prep from her hair and makeup.
She didn't just wake up looking like that.
My secret to looking chic is just a bun, a low bun with a headband or a clip, and you look really well put together. You can go to the office and then to dinner after.
Well, I bet you look good with like a mud mask on your face.
Oh, you should have seen me an hour ago.
I wish I would have. All right, Gigi, thank you very much for coming on and helping us out. Some great tips. I hope you can all use those out there. All right, up next, your smart shopper shares an app that will help you find good food at a good price. Stick around.